Your morning news now. Russia continues to shell Ukrainian cities even as both sides scheduled a fifth round of peace talks today. The Kremlin's unrelenting attack on Ukraine spans cities across the country with a strike at a military base over the weekend just 15 miles from the Polish border. Ukraine's President Zelensky is set to address members of Congress virtually Wednesday about the invasion. The Omicron variant is fueling a COVID surge in China, forcing the population of 9 million into lockdown. But in the U.S., cases of the virus have plunged to the lowest level in 8 months. On Monday, California lifted its mandatory mask requirements at schools, leaving the decision to local districts. Police in Washington, D.C. have arrested a suspected gunman who has been stalking homeless men asleep in the streets of New York City and Washington, D.C. The gunman was wanted for shooting several homeless people, and his recent attacks left at least 2 men dead. Homeless advocates say cities must create better housing options for those living on the street.
Watching some foggy conditions this morning, but after it lifts, we'll be looking at partly cloudy skies today. High temperatures reaching 54 degrees.
Happening Thursday, business management students at Western Technical College will distribute clothing during their Suits for Success event. New and gently used professional clothing will be available for community members starting at 10 in the morning at the Lunda Center. The event is free and it runs until 2 in the afternoon. You can help plan for the future for a local organization that celebrates the history of our area. The La Crosse Historical Society is holding Spark Sessions this week to help bring new ideas for a regional history center in La Crosse County. Historical Society members and FEH design team members will hold sessions today and tomorrow. Today's session is at the Southside Neighborhood Center, and tomorrow's is at Black River Beach Neighborhood Center. Both sessions will be available online as well. Also beginning today, the road to Hickson Forest's main trailhead will be closed. Trails themselves will also close periodically due to spring thaw conditions. This is a yearly practice as the spring thaw leaves trails muddy and vulnerable to damage, which can lead to expensive repairs. Now, if you don't hear of a closure ahead of time, La Crosse's Parks and Rec Department says if your foot or tire leaves a mark on the trail is closed.
And if you give a pint, you can get a pint. The Shamrock Club will host a blood drive today at the Onalaska Public Library. When you give, you get a pint of beer or soda at David Ray's. You must be of legal drinking age, of course. You can walk in or schedule an appointment in advance.
28 degrees with some patchy morning fog outside this morning. Looking at 45 degrees, partly cloudy still by noon. Mostly sunny conditions late this afternoon with high temperatures picking up to about 54 degrees.
Don't mind me. I'm scheduling my appointment to give blood.
Yes. There you go.
for a pint. Don't forget, you can keep up with the news of the day on news8000.com, and we will have the latest updates to today's top stories on News 8 Now at noon. We hope you have a great day. Thanks for sharing your morning with us. We'll see you tomorrow.